Well, as if the future of rail on Vancouver Island wasn't already in some jeopardy, there are new concerns tonight about the safety of the bridges along the E&N track. There is a sag in the historic Niagara Canyon Trestle, which is made much worse when the weight of a train is applied. But the operator insists the bridge is safe for passenger service, and it's looking forward to getting the trains eventually back on track. A-News reporter Astrid Braunschmidt has more.
There is something to see, but it's so slight that it would actually take a qualified eye to actually see it.
What Don McGregor is referring to is a 6 to 8 inch sag in the Niagara Canyon Trestle, which spans more than 500 feet and until exactly 2 months ago carried passenger trains.
We've been involved here since 2006. It's been there ever since then. We suspect it had to do with the original construction of the bridge.
Built of steel and stone around the 1930s, McGregor says it should have been built perfectly level or with a proper camber, the calculated curve that counteracts the bending of a bridge span when the train load is applied.
If you look down below like this, you can see there's slight variations and dips in the rail. But that's all well within the standard.
But a railway consultant on Vancouver Island who refused to go on camera tells A-News that the sag is dangerous and the bridge shouldn't hold any weight in its current state.
Every year we do inspections, we do patrols, we monitor the condition of the bridge, and we do consider this bridge very safe.
Southern Railway says it has bridge inspections dating back to the late 1960s, which record the sag in the Niagara Canyon Trestle, but the company says there has been no change in that sag in more than 40 years. The Island Corridor Foundation has applied to the provincial and federal governments for $15 million to replace ties between Victoria and Courtenay. If ICF gets the money, $500,000 will pay for a detailed engineering audit of the bridges along the track.
The audit of the bridge structure allows us to know the weight loading of each of the structures, so that if we were looking at, for instance, moving aggregate from central and northern part of Vancouver Island to the Capital Regional District, we would know exactly what we have to do for each of our bridge structures to be able to carry that weight load into Victoria.
Neither the ICF nor Southern Railway expect an audit to suggest any of the structures are unsafe for passenger service. The groups are confident the sagging trestle won't have to be replaced, but if it does, the costs could be huge.
This particular structure would be a pretty significant cost.
The Island Corridor Foundation expects an answer to its funding request by mid-June. Bruce says trains could be back on track within months of the money becoming available.
Astrid Braunschmidt joins us now live with more. Astrid, of course, where you are, points out to us that the Niagara Canyon Trestle isn't the only troubled rail crossing.
That's right, Hudson. You know, earlier this year we heard that the rail side of the Johnson Street Bridge was unable to carry the weight of a train or anything for that matter. So as you can see, it has been placed in the upright position. That's for safety reasons. Passenger service, as we know, has been suspended indefinitely. That's until the $15 million to upgrade the tracks can be secured. As for freight that is running on Vancouver Island, that service is really only running as far south as the Malahat, not across the trestle that we showed you. As for that trestle, Hudson, we will have to wait and see.
All right, Astrid Braunschmidt reporting. Astrid, thank you.
You're welcome.